When silence is too quiet. For years, investigators waited for something to happen. A mistake, a slip, a confession. Nothing came. So in episode 9, they made a decision that changed the investigation forever. They stopped waiting and sent a signal. The decision to provoke. By the time episode 9 begins, investigators are convinced of one thing. Someone is paying attention. Not casually, not emotionally, precisely. If that was true, then the investigation itself could become the instrument. Not a trap, a test. A controlled release of information designed not for the public, but for the one person most likely to notice what didn't belong. The constructed error, the signal was subtle. During a press briefing, a detective referenced a timeline discrepancy, one that contradicted the official record by exactly 7 minutes. It was deliberate. The error appeared minor, harmless, easily dismissed. But to someone who knew the case intimately, it would be impossible to ignore. 7 minutes mattered. The question was simple. Would anyone correct it? The wait. For days, nothing happened. No calls, no emails, no online chatter. Investigators resisted the urge to escalate. If someone was watching, they wouldn't rush. They would confirm. Then, on the 6th day, a message arrived. Short, anonymous, untraceable. It read, "You moved the time. Don't do that again." No signature, no threat, just correction. Confirmation. The room went quiet. This was no longer theoretical. Someone was monitoring official statements closely enough to detect intentional distortion, and confident enough to respond. Behavioral analysts agreed immediately. This is interaction, one said. Minimal, controlled, confident. The signal had been received and answered. Escalation without exposure. Investigators did not respond publicly. Instead, they introduced a second signal. A mischaracterization of the 15th circle's placement. Slightly rotated, subtly wrong. Again, they waited. This time, the response came faster. An email to a local journalist included a hand-drawn correction. No explanation, just precision. The offender wasn't angry. He was engaged. The offender's comfort zone. Analysts noted something critical. The offender corrected facts, but never added new ones. He did not reveal himself. He did not escalate. He stayed within the boundary of editor, not author. This wasn't a need for credit. It was a need for control. The town feels the shift. Though the public didn't know why, tension returned to Grayrage. Press briefings grew shorter. Language tightened. Statements became deliberate. Residents sensed it. Something was happening behind the scenes. And for the first time in years, investigators felt it too. They weren't chasing shadows anymore. They were in conversation. A profile sharpens. With confirmed interaction, the profile evolved. The offender is methodical, not impulsive. Values accuracy over recognition. Avoids emotional expression. Responds only when necessary. Most revealing of all, he doesn't want the story to end incorrectly. He wants it to end properly. The dangerous realization, the final realization of episode 9 is the most unsettling. By responding, the offender has done something irreversible. He has confirmed he is still here, still watching, still invested. The question is no longer if he will act again. It's how. The signal remains open. Investigators decide to leave the channel open. No more errors, no more bait, just space. Because sometimes the most powerful signal is restraint. Episode 10, The Narrowing, coming next.